Hello friends and welcome to another episode of FPL Scanner, only on Mavzone Sports. Game week 9 is still 3 days away, and so I'm going to continue to review one more player which could benefit your lineup. This player is a newcomer and has no proven record in the Premier League, but carries a lot of potential. This player is none other than Said Benrahma, who made it into the headlines regularly during the transfer window and had many Premier League clubs circling around him. Benrahma is an Algerian national and currently plays for West Ham United. He is a forward and plays on the left flanks. He is yet to be tested seriously in the Premier League, but offers huge attacking threats. In the previous episode, I discussed about the FPL potential of Hakim Ziyech, who is another player of African origin. If you like to watch this video, please find the link in the description box below. The last few seasons has seen a number of African players establish themselves as stars in the Premier League. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Mohamed Salah are two fine examples to explain this trend. Moving on to Benrahma, he spent the last two seasons in the Championship, where he played week in week out for Brentford, who narrowly missed promotion into the Premier League. But that was not to stop Benrahma from plying his trade in the top tier of English football. There was certainly much interest for him from a host of Premier League clubs, but his price tag was a major stumbling block for this transfer to happen. Finally, West Ham swooped in and managed to grab him on loan for the 2020-21 season. Benrahma had two good seasons for Brentford, where he went on to play a total of 84 games, scoring 27 goals and recording 23 assists. His last season was particularly impressive, where he produced 17 goals and assisted 9. Benrahma has made only 2 substitute appearances for West Ham this season. He was brought in during extra time in the game against Liverpool and was then given another 18 minutes in the game against Fulham. However, it is worth noticing here is that in that brief appearance, he assisted the all-important goal which helped West Ham pick all 3 points from this fixture. I hope David Moyes gives him more chances in the future, which would help him establish himself on the grand stage. Let us now look at Benrahma's stats in the Fantasy Premier League. He is valued at only £6 and is owned by only 0.2% of the managers. He has been designated as a midfielder, so he does have a lot of potential for points. The only concern right now is whether to sign him immediately or wait for him to play a few more games. What are your thoughts on this? Please comment below. Let us now look at West Ham's next 5 fixtures to analyze Benrahma's performance potential. Game week 9 sees a game against Sheffield United. This fixture is a perfect opportunity for David Moyes to give him a start. I feel if this happens, he is going to score a goal. Next up is a game against Aston Villa, which has been a fixture that is difficult to predict. I have always seemed to get this one wrong. So I will move on to the next one, where Benrahma will face his first real test against Manchester United. But then this depends only if he performs well in the first 2 games. Game week 12 shows a fixture against Leeds, which promises many goals. And game week 13 is against Crystal Palace, who themselves are in and out of form. But I feel I will wait for at least the end of game week 9 to decide whether I will go for this transfer. I would also like to discuss the title of this episode here. Benrahma has often been compared to Riyad Mahrez, who had amazing performances for Leicester before being signed by Manchester City. What a season he had during Leicester's title-winning campaign of 2015-16. So, a quick comparison shows both these players scoring equal number of goals from a similar number of games played. Mahrez has although played few games lesser than Benrahma. Mahrez has assisted 11 goals, whereas Benrahma has assisted 9. The main point to remember here is that Mahrez has done so in the Premier League, whereas Benrahma has performed only in the Championship. Do you think it is still early to consider him as the next Mahrez? Let's wait and see. I hope I have shed enough light on the potential and stats of the new West Ham recruit. Are you going to transfer him in this game week, or would you wait one more game week like I am planning to do? Please comment below. With this, I would like to conclude today's episode of the FPL Scanner. Thank you for watching and stay safe. See you soon.